Now let's continue with the practice. So for lithium sulfate, is this salt soluble or insoluble? It's actually quite simple. Remember, as you scroll up, let's see. All lithium salts are soluble. So as long as you see the word lithium, it's soluble. So actually, if you look through all of this list here, okay, which other salts are soluble? By just looking at the cation, which is the metal. You also can see here, sodium. As long as you see the metal there, is lithium, sodium, or whatsoever. Okay, spar, or which are sodium, potassium, ammonium, or whether maybe it is from the group 1, which is your lithium, rubidium, cesium, francium. All of this is soluble. Okay, next up, we can also see what other salts are all soluble. All nitrates are also soluble, every single one of them. So what nitrates are available here? Oh, silver nitrate. So this is also a soluble salt. Now, as for the rest, we have to check through it one by one. So let's look at this case here, barium chloride. Chloride, so let's look under the chloride segment. All chlorides are soluble except for lead-2 chloride and silver chloride. So if you look at the question, we're looking out for barium chloride. Is barium chloride under the exceptions? No. So since barium chloride is not under the exceptions, which are insoluble, therefore barium chloride must be under here, which is soluble. So barium chloride, soluble. Let's look at calcium oxide. So, okay, oxides. All oxides are insoluble except for the following here. Potassium oxide, so blah, 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 blah. Oh, calcium here. Calcium hydroxide is soluble. What about calcium oxide? Calcium oxide is insoluble. So therefore, in this case here, calcium oxide is insoluble. Next up, let's look at this, magnesium hydroxide. So let's go under the hydroxide segment. Is magnesium hydroxide inside one of these lists over here? No. Okay, so since magnesium hydroxide is not under the soluble list, therefore it must be inside here, the insoluble side. So magnesium oxide is insoluble. Now, how about zinc hydroxide? So let's look through the table again. Is zinc hydroxide under the soluble side? No. So therefore, zinc hydroxide must be under the insoluble side. So zinc hydroxide is insoluble. And lastly, we have iron 3 nitrate. Oh, it's a nitrate. So therefore, this must also be soluble. Because we all learned that all nitrates are soluble. There's no exception for nitrates. Every single one of them are soluble. So therefore, iron 3 nitrate is confirmed soluble. So these are the answers for the practice questions.